Halle Berry had to answer difficult questions about her sexuality after accidentally showing her teenage daughter a lesbian sex scene she was in. Halle Berry had to answer difficult questions about her sexuality after accidentally showing her teenage daughter a lesbian sex scene she was in. The Hollywood actress, 55, plays a UFC fighter who beds a man and a woman in Netflix hit Bruised. And she said 13-year-old Nahla was stunned when she saw the love scenes during an early screening, telling her superstar mum, "We need to have some conversations." Halle, who has made her directing debut with the sports drama, revealed her film editor unexpectedly jumped to the movie's raunchiest moment during the screening. She said, "So Nahla watches the love scene with a man. She's looking at me and she's like, 'Oh, whoa, mum. Really? Wow.' So then, my editor, who's sitting next to me not really realizing my daughter is there, says, 'Go to the second love scene. I want to see what that looks like.' Well, that's a love scene with a woman." Halle Berry left in the Netflix hit Bruised. "My daughter's like, 'Whoa, mum, we need to have some conversations. You didn't tell me.' And I said, 'Nahla, this is a movie, none of this is true. Like, none of this is real.' It started a conversation, really for the first time, about what I do and about playing characters, and what's real and what's not real. She was asking, 'How do you do that, and how does it make you feel?' I explained those are some of the hardest scenes actors do, the most awkward. It's not always fun. So I had a real conversation with my daughter about that, about my sexuality, about my work in the business, and how hard I had to fight to do the film." Halle plays disgraced mixed martial arts fighter Jackie Justice, who is making a comeback while juggling personal issues. A brief romance sparks between Jackie and tough trainer Bobby Budokan, Sheila Tim, as she gets ready to take on bantamweight champ Lady Killer, played by real-life MMA fighter Valentina Shevchenko. Even though the film has a 15 certificate, Halle let her teen daughter watch it to see the hard graft she had put in for the role. Nahla is the daughter of her ex-boyfriend, Canadian fashion model Gabriel Aubry, 45. Halle also has 8-year-old son Maceo, whose dad is her ex-husband, French actor Olivier Martinez, 56, who she divorced in 2015. Halle Berry says she's had to navigate what her 13-year-old can watch from her career. Picture. Halle said, "I asked Nahla, 'Would you please come to my film? You may never see it on the big screen because it's on Netflix. So I'd really love you to see what I did.' I said, 'It's not totally appropriate for you, you're 13. But you're my kid, so I really want you to see what I worked so hard on and why I missed so much time with you.' The irony is that she only ended up seeing those 2 love scenes because the color was all wrong, so the editor called time on the screening." Another unique parenting experience came when she homeschooled her 2 kids in their Malibu, California, beachfront home during lockdown in 2020. Halle, who also has a pad in the Hollywood Hills, said, "I became so involved with my children in a whole new way. I became a homeschool teacher, and we had to find things to do within the house. Our creativity went to a higher level. We became closer as a family. My children found ways to start getting along because they had to actually talk to each other. They were friends." Halle has spent her 30-year career convincing people she is more than a pretty face. Now dating musician Van Hunt, 51, she revealed, "The truth is I long for someone to come up and say, 'You're talented,' or 'You're a good mother. But I always just get people commenting on my looks." Halle Berry, "I always just get people commenting on my looks." Picture. "I have tried to fight through that and prove myself. But at 55 I'm tired of trying to fight all the time." She won the Best Actress Oscar in 2002 for her role in hard-hitting drama Monsters Ball, making her the first black woman ever to lift the gong. But after her major win, she says no scripts came in. Chatting with fellow actors Jason Bateman, Will Arnett and Sean Hayes on their Smart Less podcast, Halle said, "I thought, This is the highest award of our industry. It's going to garner me better opportunities. But nothing changed. The script truck didn't back up to my door. Because there was still no way for people of color. So I feel like that award means different things for different people. If you ask Nicole Kidman, she might have a different reality on what that award meant for her. But it didn't mean that for me. I didn't get offered all these wonderful scripts with these great directors. But Halle proudly told how her milestone win had helped smash down barriers and build opportunities for the next generation of screen talent. She said, "If you look at our evolution from 20 years ago to now, black women are everywhere. They are in all kinds of roles. They are taking roles for men and changing them into women and becoming more inclusive." I do think that moment inspired many people to think differently and to believe that anything was possible. So in that way, I feel like it mattered. It's always really gratifying and satisfying. And it reminds me that I'm doing my part throughout history. We all just carry the ball as far as we can and hope the younger generation picks it up and then go even farther. It's what we wish for our children. We always want our children to be better, smarter, go farther than we could. This story originally appeared on The Sun and is republished here with permission.